the Honorable MEC in the province, MEC Finis, colleagues from the National Department, senior officials from the National Department as well as the Provincial Department, the members of the National Archives Advisory Council, and members of the Oral History Association who are here. Thank you very much for joining us and welcome to the 2023 launch of the National Archives Week. My name is Ule Nkekana. I'm the Chief Director in the National Department of Sport, Arts and Culture, and I will take care of the proceedings this morning. Once again, thank you very much, and I would like to apologize for the delay in the starting of the program, and we'll try our best to speed up with the program so that we're able to finish with the first part of today's proceedings. Before we proceed, may I request that we stand up for the singing of the national anthem.
Sisingeleni Afrika, maluphanganiso bonanayo, izwa imithandazo yethu. Sisingelela thina, lusapho lwayo, urena kuluka sitshaba sa Yesu. Usedinthwale maswenye, usikuluke, sitshaba sa Yesu, sitshaba sa South Africa, South Africa. Some they call to come together, and united we shall stand. Let us live this life of freedom in South Africa.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. The archives profession across the world, in this week, they are celebrating Archives Day. On Friday, the 9th of June, is an International Archives Day. And the entire profession across the world, it's a big celebration because we do believe that archives are very important in the country for social memory and of course for educational purposes. And we in South Africa have chosen an appropriate theme, archives in the era of artificial intelligence. We are looking at the impact of technology in the work that we do in terms of preservation of archives, but also in terms of making records available to the public. So we have chosen a theme that is very challenging, a theme that also begins to set out a vision for the archive sector, because we would like to lift this profession up by embracing technology and making sure that we are ahead of others, as it were. Because technology is very important, and technology has already revolutionized the way we provide services, and we in the archive services do not want to stay behind. So throughout this week, we are going to be exploring this theme of archives in the era of artificial intelligence. And we've put together a number of experts here who will be tackling this theme from various perspectives and various viewpoints. So let me ask Mr. Modise to come and just welcome us officially, and then we will proceed. I'm not sure if the cultural group Ubuhle is still here. If they are here, then after the welcome, I would like to give them a chance to give us an item. Mr. Modise?
Thank you very much, Program Director, Honorable Deputy Minister for Sport Arts and Culture, the MEC for the Northern Cape Department Sport Arts and Culture. Ladies and gentlemen, good morning and welcome to this event. It's quite a chilly morning in Kimberley. So we apologize, like the Program Director said, for the late start. I stand here on behalf of the Head of Department, Mr. Kimutibile Piri, just to do a formal welcome to everyone who is with us today, people who have traveled from all over the country to be with us here today. A special welcome to our Deputy Minister, Memafu. We also want to acknowledge, whilst we are at it, Program Director, with your permission, the presence of the Chairperson of the National Archives Advisory Council, Mayor Elizabeth Nsimande. She's accompanied by Ndate Jabu Katinge as well as Prof. Marita. They are from the Archives Advisory Council. They are members of the OHASA that are joining us virtually, including its chairperson. So we also want to introduce and extend an invite to them. Colleagues will know, Deputy Minister, that the Provincial Archives is named after Khotso Flatela, who was a freedom fighter and perished in Angola. And we are honored indeed to have his mother present here today. So a special welcome to Ma'am Nombi Flatela. Siyakwamkela, Ma'am Flatela, and thank you for being with us. We know you are a good partner and a friend to the Provincial Archives, so thank you very much for being with us. And we hope that today, with everything that has been planned, we will all have a wonderful time here today. So welcome again to everyone, our colleagues from education and the members of the community. We say welcome to everyone. Thank you very much, Chairperson.
Thank you very much, Mr. Modise. Can I give the cultural group Ubuhle? Is it the group that is going out? Sorry? Or they're waiting for the sound? Okay, all right. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. I would like to take two messages of support. And I'm going to start with the chairperson of the South African Society of Archivists, who is Prince Jongisilo Pokwana. And then I'll give a chance to Professor Schoute Mkhwachana from the Oral History Association to also give us a message of support. And they are both giving us those messages of support virtually. I hope that they're able to hear me. Prince, can I start with you?
I don't know if you can hear me.
Yes, we can hear you very well. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Dr. Kegan. Thank you, Program Director, Dr. Kegan, the two ministers for the National Department of Sport, Arts and Culture, the two Minister Mama, the MEC of the Department of Sport, Arts and Culture in the Northern Cape, Ms. Subinis, members of the National Archives Advisory Council present here today, the Executive Mayor of Solpaki Municipality, esteemed guests, delegates, and learners. Program Director, please grant me a pardon so that I cannot have to individually acknowledge all the esteemed people present here today, as already been done in the program earlier on. Ours is a brief task, it is to affirm the strategic relationship that exists between the South African Society of Archivists and the National Archives Advisory Service of South Africa. It is no strange coincidence that even our national office, as the South African Society of Archivists, is situated at the National Archives building on Hamilton Street. As the English adage would have it, birds of a feather flock together. Sinamabuti Atlatini. Where there are records of enduring value, there will always be NARSA, that is National Archives, and South Africa. give equal effort to trigger the interest of learners into these critically important functions, which are about preserving our heritage for posterity. Talking about archival responsibilities, Marco note states that the primary responsibility of an archival repository is to gain control of its holdings to enable discovery. Now, your previous year, Program Director, leave no one behind, archives in the era of artificial intelligence, challenges the role of archivists as they need to transform and learn to make use of machines reasoning or archival processes. Most archival processes in some archival institutions still remain defined largely by manual operations. However, the window of this shift is closing fast. More and more records are now either digitized or gone digital at ever larger scale, and are being transferred to archives. This makes manual archival processes less and less feasible. At the same time, Program Director, the records need to be evaluated to ensure quality and authenticity, which is the foundation of archives. Consequently, human archivists need the support of machine agents to assist them. Digital transformation is turning archive material, both old and new, into data. Internationally, including national archives and some provincial archive repositories, large-scale digitization efforts have now been undertaken or are being undertaken, and some record collections are being transformed to digital data. So as a consequence, automation in the form of artificial intelligence techniques is increasingly becoming a necessity to scale both traditional record-keeping activities and to experiment in novel ways to capture, organize, and assess records. The annual Archives Awareness Week becomes a key to this discovery that Note speaks of. It is an opportunity to learn the importance of preserving and using documentary heritage in the current technological environment. Therefore, the annual Archives Awareness Week is not a nice to have. It is an imperative program which, as a culmination of provincial archives awareness programs, should actually be able to bring the country to a standstill because of the importance of the role of records, not only today, but for the future. We hope to see a day in which the media houses descend on the annual Archives Awareness Week as they do on sensational events which have no particular value in the identity nor in the destiny of the people of this country. Lastly, Program Director, we hope to see you at our upcoming annual conference. As you all know, our conference takes place annually in July. This year it is taking place in Mpumalanga province in Bombela at the Tshwane University of Technology from the 4th to the 7th of July. Noteworthy is our always impressive pre-conference workshop, which will take place on day one of the conference, that is on the 4th. For more information on this, on our conference, people can contact our secretariat office, secretary@saarchivist.co.za or administrator@saarchivist.co.za. Program Director, would like to take this opportunity to thank the National Department of Sport, Arts and Culture for affording us the opportunity to participate in the program, and we wish you success in all the aspects of the annual Archives Awareness Week. Thank you so much, Program Director.
Thank you very much, Prince. We do appreciate that. I am able to indicate that, of course, we do have media coverage for this event. We are broadcasting live, I'm advised, through Revival FM, but also through the Revival FM, we are broadcasting to other radio stations in Kimberley and DR, as well as Namako and Tauru. So we are online. Um, and we do appreciate that support from the media houses. Thank you very much. Prof. Mkhwatjana, can I hand over to you? Prof, are you able to hear us? Can you see if Prof is still there? Stella Musa? He might be muted. We are not able to hear anything. Is there a technical problem, Stella Musa? Not. All right. Maybe you can just sort it out with him. Let me hand over to the chairperson of the. Is he okay? All right. Let me proceed, perhaps, with a message from the chairperson of the National Archives Advisory Council, Ms. Bongile Nzimande, who is here with us. And then we'll come back to Prof. Mkhwatjana later. Chairperson, thank you very much.
It is now good day to the Honorable DM, May Mafu, and then the MEC for the province, May Finis. I wish to acknowledge my colleagues in the National Advisory Council, my colleagues who are officials in the Department of Sport, Arts and Culture, and everyone else who's here observing the protocol, as it were, in the house. I'm not aware that the mayor is here, but I would have loved to acknowledge the mayor as well. I'm asked to give a message of support, but you cannot give a message of support of something that you are tasked to work with. I'm supposed to say and assure the Deputy Minister that we'll be working very hard to make sure things are happening and they're happening correctly. And I'm very pleased that we're working with students and scholars. They are the ones who are going to be carrying the baton forward to the future. This morning when I spoke, I said, a nation that does not know its roots is like a floating leaf that is not attached to a tree. It's just floating. The wind is taking it all over the place. We cannot be like that. We need to make sure that our kids know their family history. Our kids remain family rooted to their arts and culture, and they also family remain attached to the information that will be finding its way into the history books, finding its way into the journal articles, finding its way into the magazines and documentaries. Because as one of the speakers said, with history, you acknowledge the past, you learn from it, and then you make sure that you make the right decisions going forward. Those decisions will be political, they will be social in terms of advancement, they'll be infused into the education curriculum. So we therefore cannot leave the past behind, hence we need to have these archives and all these records preserved. With those few words, I would like to say thank you very much for the launch of this Archives Week, National Archives Week, or International Archives Week. I wish to thank everyone present. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Chairperson. Is Prof ready? Okay.